You are Peter, tu es Petrus, and on this rock I will build my church. This was understood to be the case right throughout the Christian world in the first centuries. Already the early Pope and martyr Clement was writing outside the jurisdiction of Rome to another church, Corinth, to bring back order to that community. The early centuries bear witness to the fact that the whole Christian world had the instinct to look towards Rome for solidity in faith. Leo the Great, writing in the 400s, does indicate quite clearly, for instance, in his sermon on the anniversary of his being called to that ministry, the See of Peter, that see is looked to by the whole Christian world, East and West, and that his jurisdiction is, therefore, over the whole church. He is not just Bishop of Rome or Patriarch of the West. He is that, but he is also Peter. A little later, St. Gregory the Great, writing in the 500s, has the same awareness that his Petrine ministry is universal. Servus servorum Dei. And on it goes. When it comes to the thrashing out of Christological dogma and definition, the great Council of Chalcedon in 451 awaits the reading of the Leonine letters. Pope Leo in these writings has a perfect analysis of the question and of the position of tradition with regard to Christ's person. The East is dumbfounded. They have nothing to add. They simply say, Peter has spoken. When it came eventually to a tragic argument and the break between Constantinople and Rome in 1054, which was thought actually to be only temporary, something terrible happened. That could have been avoided. Unfortunately, tempers can run high, and personalities also can be strong. When it came to the danger to Constantinople in the 1400s, overtures were made by the East to Rome that the breach might be healed. The thrust for that was partly political, for they knew that without the help of the West, Constantinople would probably fall. And so, in 1439, the Council of Ferrara, Florence that he started in Ferrara and went to Florence, did again approach all the question of unity. And there it was healed on paper. But when it came to the acceptance at grassroots level, the reaction in Constantinople was we would rather be under the Saracens than under Rome. And of course, that came true in 1453 with the fall of Constantinople and the attack on the Eastern Church in general. Alas, that breach is still with us, although the Patriarch of Constantinople, Bartholomew, who is a holy, humble and gentle man, and has already seen, I believe, the present Holy Father twice, is keen on healing it, and he wants the date of Easter to be shared. We are safe only with Peter, and Easter cannot have an ecumenical council, only a pan-Orthodox synod, and even there Moscow tends to be absent. And indeed, amongst themselves they are not always at peace, for Moscow and Constantinople right now are in a certain breach, one from the other. Whatever is going on the human level, we must claim the promise of the Lord that we hear on this day, on this rock I will build my church. Peter has spoken. We need to be factors of unity and not factors of infighting and holy civil war. Remembering the Lord's Prayer before he went to the cross. Let them be one. Let them be perfectly one. Amen.